Hey everybody, I'm Coach Bill Courtney from the Oscar-winning documentary, Undefeated. I believe that our country's problems can never be solved by a bunch of fancy people in nice suits talking big words that nobody ever uses on CNN and Fox, but rather by an army of normal folks, us, just you and me saying, hey man, I can help. Our podcast, An Army of Normal Folks, is building up this army that I think can change this country, and I hope you'll join us wherever you listen to podcasts.
Are you a history buff? Then we have a new podcast for you. Half Hour History, Secrets of the Medieval World. This show has it all. From the fall of Rome, to chivalrous knights, to the Black Plague.
There are 3 popes, there's the Black Death. The superpowers of England and France are fighting a war.
Listen to Half Hour History, Secrets of the Medieval World on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Your calendar may show back to school and that summer is almost over. At Kendall Subaru of Marysville, we know Mother Nature goes by a different calendar. There's still plenty of warmer weather to enjoy all kinds of outdoor fun. With nearly 200 new Subarus in stock or on the way, find a great inventory and some fantastic offers on an all-wheel drive Subaru that's up for adventure in any season. Stop by or get started at KendallSubaruMarysville.com. Kendall, let's start something great.
You ask people their favorite time of year, a lot are going to say summer.
Oh, yes. It's so good. Agreed.
Summer's a time for backyard barbecues, family vacations.
Absolutely.
Hot romantic flings.
Oh, hello.
Nice.
Or in Brooke's case, just combine all 3 of those.
Yeah.
Hot romantic family barbecues.
Oh,
My husband's the romantic part, okay?
He's allowed to come and watch.
Yeah.
But we make a lot of memories in this season. Most of them we're eager to tell people about. Others we want to bury in the sand forever on the private beach of my family's Spanish villa.
Oh.
Never to be seen or heard from again. But
Okay, well,
today,
no one's allowed on the properties.
no one is, no. But we're allowed to air out our shame this once when we play a game called True Confessions Summer Edition.
I mean, I want to give you a yay, but
I do love what I learn about you guys. I'll say
That's true. It is funny.
If you aren't familiar, each member of the show has 2 envelopes in front of them with confessions inside about something we did in our past. Something during the summer months this time. 1 statement is true, 1 is a made-up lie. And we each choose 1 envelope, read the confession inside, and the show only has 30 seconds to ask questions to figure out if it's a true story or if it's all made up. So we're just going to get started right now with
man.
Brooke.
I'm nervous.
Alexis, which envelope should she open, 1 or 2?
2.
All right, number 2.
We had the Fox family reunion every year in my hometown. And when I was 12 years old, I was the after-dinner entertainment. And I'm serious. The room loved it when I pulled out my ventriloquist dummy, and his name was Marlon.
Okay.
And I did a whole ventriloquist act.
How'd you learn to do that?
My grandfather was a magician.
How long did the act go on?
Oh, it was pretty involved. I'd say a good 15 minutes.
And how many laughs did you get in that 15 minutes?
Oh, my mom thinks I'm really funny.
Can I get a sample of the voice that you did?
Oh, hey guys, I'm Marlon.
Oh, that's
scary.
like goofy.
Yeah, I was 12. What do you want?
True. I mean, okay.
Were you ever allowed to do it again?
Yes.
Okay.
It was just a yes or no
Or
question.
you get kicked out of the family.
We have to go around the room real quick. I'm going to say totally made up.
What?
That sounds like a total lie. Jose?
I feel like it's so on point. Like, Brooke's family comes from magicians, and they are a weird-ass family. So I'm going to say it's true.
Alexis?
I agree. I think it's true.
I do think they'd have a ventriloquist doll lying
Brooke,
around.
what is it?
Okay, did I perform my ventriloquist act with Marlon at the Fox family reunion? That is false.
Oh, no.
Sorry. I'm still working on the act, though. I think it's a great idea, even though it wasn't
Yeah,
true.
I could see you doing that now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jose, it's your turn. Brooke, which envelope should he open? 1 or 2?
Uno.
Wait. Which
That's
one?
one.
That's
Okay,
one.
okay, sorry. I don't speak Spanish.
That's okay.
Okay. So, my 7th grade summer, my friends and I were out at our community pool.
Okay.
And I was so hot that I just dove in without thinking, and I realized that I didn't have my goggles.
Okay.
So I couldn't see. So when I made my way back up to the surface, my head slammed right into this old lady's crotch. I was mortified.
What did you say when you finally surfaced?
I was just like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't know what to say.
Oh.
Was it the first time you ever touched a female's crotch?
Yes, Brooke. I was in 7th grade.
Did you hurt her?
No,
did she,
not at all.
Bruise her pelvic bone
No,
or
she
anything?
was mad. She tried to tell the lifeguard that I did it on purpose.
Did you have to pass the swim test in order to be in that part of the pool?
No, because I still can't swim to this day.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
That's where I feel like the lie
He doesn't know how to
is.
swim.
What do you guys think? True or lie?
I think a lie. Jose doesn't know how to swim.
Did he say?
I can swim. I just can't be in open water.
I think he's too scared to go off the diving board. I think it's a
I
lie.
didn't say diving board. I just said
okay.
I dove in. I just jumped in like a child would do.
I think we're all on the same page that there's no way this is true. Jose?
My 7th grade summer, friends and I were at the community pool. I dove in without my goggles and I surfaced into an old lady's crotch is a lie.
We got you.
I surfaced under her butt.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, it never
We
happened.
know you too well.
If you're just joining us, we're in the middle of a game called True Confessions Summer Edition, going around sharing embarrassing stories from summers past, trying to figure out if they're true or not. So far, Brooke and Jose have each told us 2 lies. So,
Yeah.
Alexis, it's your turn to confess. I think you should open envelope number 1.
Okay. I took a summer vacation with a boyfriend, and we got into a huge public argument because he didn't take good enough tourist pictures of me.
Oh my God.
How
I
old
want to
were
say
you?
true right away. Lock in my
High school?
answer.
Or no, college.
College? And who was the boyfriend? What was his name?
I hate saying their names on here. Do I
Oh,
have to
you
say
do?
that?
Okay. Where were you they wanted a picture taken?
I was like in Europe. I was abroad.
Okay.
Name one city in Europe.
I was in Paris. I really was.
That's one of the easy ones.
How long were you mad? Like, how long did the fight
Like an
last?
entire day.
Oh.
Like the whole trip.
Who paid for the trip? You or him?
My mom.
Okay.
How long did the relationship last, damn it?
Oh, that
Still dating
sounds.
him, I bet.
God.
On the side.
Yeah.
I feel like she's telling the truth only because her mom paid for the trip.
Well,
that part. Brooke, you say it's true,
I think it's
Jose.
true.
I think
Yeah.
it's true. Right when she said I
Yeah.
got in an argument with someone, I'm like, true.
Yeah, and she didn't want to out their name. I think it's going to be true.
Yeah.
Okay, I took a summer vacation with a boyfriend and got into a huge fight because he didn't take good enough pictures of me. Is true.
Yeah.
I was in Paris and I had him be my photo guy all
Yeah.
day, and I got to the hotel and looked at him and I was like, "Are you kidding me?
Like, not one
Not one
Instagrammable?
is postable."
All right, I'm up. Jose, which envelope should I open?
I'm going to go with the word I just learned, which is uno.
All right, number
Thanks, Brooke.
1.
Number 1.
At summer camp, I was on stage when a kid pantsed me in front of everyone.
Oh!
So I told my mom and got him kicked out.
Oh, no.
What were you performing on stage?
This was where they go around the camp and everybody stands up and does like a little cheer for your group. We were doing our
yeah.
group cheer.
What was the kid's name? You remember?
I don't remember. I was really young, like 9 years old.
Okay.
Did you cry?
Definitely cried.
Okay.
Definitely.
Wait, did he get your underwear too, or just your pants?
Yeah, did they see your ween?
I think it was just my pants. I
Okay.
had really
But you had tidy whities?
tidy whities, and I think my shirt was tucked into them. So.
They still saw.
Oh man.
Yeah, is that true?
I just think that Jeffrey is prime target for any sort of bully. So I'm gonna say it was true.
I can see your
Yeah.
mom raising hell
Yeah.
over her little baby, so I'm going to say it's true as well.
I agree. I think true.
At summer camp, I was on stage when a kid pantsed me in front of everyone, so I told my mom and got him kicked out. That's 100% true.
Oh, yeah!
And those kids knew not to mess with Jeffrey
right.
the rest of summer.
Dude, you flexed. That's a flex,
right.
Jeffrey.
I don't know what other shameful stories my co-hosts have right now, but we've learned a lot about each other so far.
My next one's like, I pantsed a kid in
Yeah.
summer camp.
There is one summer that I'm never going to live down. I hope I don't have to tell you about it, but we'll see when we do more True Confessions Summer Edition
Oh, boy.
right after this. We're in the middle of True Confessions Summer Edition,
Yeah.
going around the room trying to figure out who's telling the truth and who's a nasty little lie mouth. Right now, we're all sweating, not just from the heat outside, but from the sheer embarrassment of telling these old stories from our past summers.
Oh, boy.
Remember, we have all written down confessions about embarrassing stuff that we've done in previous summers. One of them is true, one is a made-up lie, and nobody else knows which one is which.
Yes.
We're trying to figure that out. We're ready for another round with 2 brand new envelopes, 2 new confessions inside. We're back to Brooke.
Okay.
Brooke, I want you to open envelope number 3.
Okay. Just like to say for the record, I'm the only one that tricked you in the last round, too,
That's
by the way.
true.
You know?
Good point.
Well, the 2 of them. I
Yeah.
saw right through you.
You did. Okay, here we go. I was sleeping in a tent. I don't want to say this.
You know what? Cancel the segment. Forget it. Just play a song.
I was sleeping in a tent with my cousin one summer when I was 14.
Of course, God.
And he tried to kiss me.
Oh.
I said no.
Okay.
An hour later, I thought about it, and I kissed him while he was asleep.
Oh,
Just a peck.
Did you
Just
say
a
how
peck.
old you were?
14.
What's this cousin's name?
I don't want to say.
Does he know you kissed him in his
No.
sleep?
No.
You never told him.
No, of course not. That's so weird.
On a
Why
scale
would I
of
tell
1 to
anyone?
10, how good was the kiss?
Well, not good because I was the only one kissing, Jeffrey. It
Oh.
was terrible.
Do you find him hot
And I have a
now?
lot of shame. I mean, I have a lot of beautiful people in my family.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. You know,
don't have a
it
question.
wasn't like I was just practicing. You know.
Oh.
Like a
Oh.
pet.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
all
just try-
practice on our family members.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Okay.
This one's hard.
What do you guys think,
I'm going to say
Alexis?
false just because I really hope it is not true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
praying.
I think that she tried to oversell it with her. I don't want to say this, so I'm going to say false.
I thought that whole, I don't want to say this thing was an act 2, but she did tell us before her worst kiss ever was her first kiss. And maybe that was it.
Oh, the
So I'm going to say
cousin
that
kiss.
her first kiss was with her cousin.
At 14.
It's true.
I was sleeping in a tent with my cousin one summer when he tried to kiss me. I said no. An hour later, I thought about it and kissed him while he was asleep. Is false.
I really thought you were about to say true.
I said false.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me?
Kiss anybody when they're sleeping.
Okay.
What's wrong with you people? Why
You
would
really
you
sold
think
that one
of
good.
me?
I thought you only kiss your husband when he's asleep.
Oh my god! My neighbors had some incestual things happening.
You don't
It
have to
wasn't
explain
me.
anymore.
Yeah.
Let's move on
Not
Don't
helping.
explain it.
to Jose. Jose, why don't you do envelope 3?
Okay. One time I was at the beach with my family and I was eating some fruit. Really hot girl walks by and her ice cream falls off the cone and onto her bathing suit.
Oh.
So she looked at me and I panicked and I started rubbing the fruit on my chest.
What was your strategy with that exactly?
Well, I was trying to make her laugh because I could tell she was embarrassed.
Oh.
And she was like, oh, and then looked over at me and I was just like,
Okay, what kind of fruit
no.
was it?
It was a watermelon.
Oh, okay.
I remember it was a watermelon.
You were eating watermelon while she dropped ice cream on herself.
Yeah, she was like, yeah, exactly.
Did she laugh?
No, she was like, well, she was wearing sunglasses, but she was like cringe, her reaction was like
You
awkward.
didn't get those digits.
Well, I
Weird.
just, yeah. No, I didn't.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even get to ask the age. I don't think either. Did you say what age?
What do you think, Brooke? Is it true or false?
I think it's false.
If he said he went and rubbed it off her bikini, I'd say true. But I think
Yeah.
false that he just stayed in a
Wait,
seat.
you think I'd rub it on her and not on myself? What kind of creeper am I?
I'm going to say that it was true. It seems like something Jose would do in a moment of panic.
One time I was at the beach with my family eating some fruit. Girl walks by, drops ice cream off of her cone onto the ground, and she looks at me, blah, blah, blah. I was lying, and none of it was right.
Called it.
But I want to do this, so somebody let's make awkward eye contact while I rub watermelon on my neck.
It feels like a special OnlyFans thing.
That probably is a
It
kink,
does, yeah.
We're in the middle of
Fruit
True
boy.
Confessions Summer
Fruit boy.
Edition, telling embarrassing stories from summers past. Alexis, you're up. You should open envelope number 2.
Ooh. Okay. My parents took me and one of my brothers on a trip to the Alamo where they had mannequins dressed in uniforms pretending to be in battle.
Okay.
The entire time I thought the mannequins were dead people who were stuffed.
No. Oh my gosh.
Why did you think that they would do that?
I was just like younger, so I just like stayed away from them because I thought they were real.
And they didn't smell. That didn't like.
Well, you think I'm thinking about that? I'm not that morbid when I'm little.
When did you find out? Was it like afterwards or during?
When we went, like, I talked to my parents about it afterwards when they asked if I liked it, and I'm like,
What city is the Alamo in?
I when I was little, but isn't it in Texas?
Oh, that was the best question, Jeff.
Just because of the Texas answer, I'm going to go with true.
I would think
Even
that
now.
you would believe that now.
Literally now, yeah, I think it's true.
If there's one thing, Alexis doesn't know a whole bunch of stuff, but there's one thing that she knows about. It's fashion and mannequins. So I'm going to say that was made up.
Ooh.
Okay, my parents took me and my brothers on a trip to the Alamo where they had mannequins dressed in uniforms that I thought were dead people were stuffed is false. I
you got
never
it.
went there.
Your parents never took you on an educational
No.
trip. That's what I should have known.
That's true. Her mom wouldn't want to go to the Alamo. She'd be like, let's go bar hopping by the Alamo.
Yeah, exactly.
To the Riverwalk.
All right, we got time for me to do one more. I'm opening up envelope number 3.
3.
Let's see what's
I
inside.
feel like I picked it.
During a summer production of Hello, Dolly,
Oh, God.
I
Here we
screwed
go.
up my tap dance solo so bad that I threw a tantrum and quit mid-performance, then punched a fake street lamp.
Ooh. Man, I don't
Oh
believe
my
the street lamp
God.
part. I would see an open-handed slap, but not a punch.
Where was the performance happening?
It was at one of those summer theaters.
Okay, how many people were in the audience?
40,
Wait,
maybe.
how
old are you?
Small.
Small.
Like 12.
12. What was the song to that you did the solo?
Hello, Dolly. Well, hello. You know that one? Dolly.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I don't.
Okay,
I don't.
it's a good one.
How long would you tap dance for, bro?
It was only like a 20-second solo.
Oh, no.
And
but
you
it was-
messed it
It was
up?
enough to screw it up real bad.
No.
God, I didn't believe him until that very last
I know.
response about the 20 seconds.
He was in everything musical and dance.
Yeah.
and
I think
sing.
you're tougher than that. I think you go on with the show, Jeffrey. I don't think you'd throw a tantrum. I think it's
Punch
false.
anything. Yeah. I say false.
I'm going to say it's true.
During a summer production of Hello, Dolly, I screwed up my tap dance solo so bad I threw a tantrum and quit mid-performance.
Yeah?
That's false.
Dang!
I never quit. The show must go on.
And you'd never mess up a tap dance solo.
I would cry right through it, but I am not walking off stage. There it is. That is True
Wow.
Confessions
Man.
Summer Edition.
We all learned something about each
Yeah.
And hopefully
stuff
we
I don't wanna
inspired our
know.
listeners to go out and make some of their own embarrassing summer memories. Go kiss your cousins.
Oh, no.
other. Listeners are like, why do we listen to these goofballs?
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Hey, everybody, I'm Coach Bill Courtney from the Oscar-winning documentary Undefeated. I believe that our country's problems can never be solved by a bunch of fancy people in nice suits talking big words that nobody ever uses on CNN and Fox, but rather by an army of normal folks, us, just you and me saying, hey, man, I can help. Our podcast, An Army of Normal Folks, is building up this army that I think can change this country, and I hope you'll join us wherever you listen to podcasts.
Are you a history buff? Then we have a new podcast for you. Half Hour History, Secrets of the Medieval World. This show has it all. From the fall of Rome, to chivalrous knights, to the Black Plague.
There are 3 popes, there's the Black Death. The superpowers of England and France are fighting a war.
Listen to Half Hour History, Secrets of the Medieval World on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
In this week's Marketers Report, we hear about the importance of local radio from Allison Griffin, head of marketing at State Farm.
iHeart has such a broad broadcast reach that is local, and for us to be able to touch customers with a local feel but at a national scale is so efficient and important for us.
As the #1 audio company, iHeartMedia gives marketers access to the audiences, trusted influencers, and data you need to grow. If you're a marketer, go to iHeartResults.com.